wo honom aseda kese enkoma dwumaku a omaso yasene ama yetimide eye ne kase boyi eba bedomo this way chocolate drink de wuhia ene insuhie anase ewia boyi de pewo ice na pewo nsuo na fafra nom wo de maseda ebebre misanso ena special ice mineral water se wunya eye special ice we your friend abojo nsuo papa eno ena ni pedua no ehia enti sabre ma wonsa en can be best point savings and loans eho eye sika krabia papa wo du sika koto honom a ubenya hotos wo se obie ni honoma wodi bedwane sanso na best assurance ho mountain insurance nyina fakodan wo mu aseda kese enkoma dwumako Midday abena chei boache ene ensemo a abeto dwa efree Dr. Tanko honom wode kosa anase mbise bi abo anasobo abo isi pa a enye asem ketua wo se moye tese de yete obi bese jungle mu tokoro bi mu na ye boro emra nyina so na se yisi mu boro emra nyina so enti eno ani asem a Dr. Tanko ye Deputy Communication and Director of Elections and IT Emma National Democratic Congress also na ye free honomo no ye ba Forestry Commission for Omakacha omo de kokobo amagana men nyina se ye nya hweyie pebre mu a ye wrei eja hyehye ye mo ye humoden sesa eja hyehye so ebetimi atesanso na yewura anase honorable Kofi Adam so ebisa wo si MPP foi enya bia wei ene sa resilient economy afena Miss Minister edi betu dwa no no de ekoso wei economy papa enti we say ene nsam kaye bia eka ho ena mede eba bedan eye ahwefo a wo mo hye nyina Dr. Tanko Rashid Deputy Communication Commissioner and Director of Elections and IT for National Democratic Congress ena wode so mo kese pa we friend kosa kese no de my Electoral Commission say enya bia mo no enti mo ti jungle mu mo de mo otokoro bi mu a mususu say mo ye above the law and as a constitution no and we say ene nsemo a wokan ya bra de chinsoma so ejakwa bana tena dwam na wone no etwetwe nkomo.
Recollation can be done at all levels when requested before the declaration of results. However, once election results have been declared, a dissatisfied party cannot request for recollation or recount of the results.
So mutual cutaway comma NDC 2020. How can you tell me today they don't know this? Omuni madia no moye. Omuno mutual cutaway we sign who signature down Madam Jimesa. Ono no mutual cutaway my 2020 we're asking for recollation I ma teach myself. No can't say a recollation. If you are doing collation then you don't ask for the recollation before declaration. After declaration you to be yet and no okay. So how come a few way chinchina chin was obey oko chokata koma police form see police on boano oko no press conference see his excellency Nanado Dankwa on sitting president any his excellency John Dramani Mama incoming president see boano they should help you in your illegal acts. San open I didn't know illegal.
Na some someone say Sam or am so near Quampa. I didn't know some fan because he had a quarter and a bacoui. I don't know some fan cocoa say a ready mensa and then a pound for a year maybe a tia or man emra, a baton mra and a baton shishaya. One more commission a day Samra woman at the buyer or boom. So that quarter soon tenants and say, you're fancy to one share. Na kwatu no my using directive said debi no it goes against your own ally and as a mo mera mo de adwuma ana mo fa kokot
eje ye fa kokot last week ni nyina o who say sawama adojiri
yeah
ye fa no kokot ye ba ho no na koma the bailiff ne ba ho no tesano no koma another pre the police were preventing the bailiff and one say na me I was mad at them. And we said TV cameras and captures and name me a wild. They just said me because they were preventing a law officer from executing any duty. And I said, you don't have that right. You are a police officer. You are peace officers. You are part and parcel of the court process. Obi Babe, Sevi Ritna, now who are presenting, don't you know that you can be cited for contempt of court? Yeah. Last week, Yesako Court put 5 of them processes to injunct the Electoral Commission, stopping them from doing collation. The day before yesterday, with all this process, Electoral Commission, they were planning to go and do recollation. Greater Accra, on head office. What were they trying to do? Who say a follow court process we need now? Now, Mami Jim Mensa, Chinchinachi, or see what Koye. They were calling our officers in the constituency to come, bring agents. We are going to do recollation. We asked them to stop it. You don't respect the law. No, the court processes, you have it. Why are you defying? You want to go ahead and do it. And then they call court no. Me free hakra me court. Your lawyers and court. They are moving the motions and all the processes to make sure that this illegality stop. We don't want to be lawless. And no they call court no. But when you go to court and these people want to behave like they are island by themselves, all say Mami Jimenez or behave it to say because almost say independent body, Electoral Commission. Look, they are independent is under the constitution of our country, 1992 constitution. What do I say? They are not above the laws of Ghana. And so their powers emanate from the 1992 constitution. And the constitution is very clear on matters of this nature. And the CI2 is very clear on matters of this nature. So why are they behaving as if we are in a jungle where they can just get up and say nobody should? No. Or in a press conference, or see journalists, you shouldn't ask them questions. And yes, sir.
Yeah.
Was that a press conference? When they refer a press conference, these are the things journalists in Ukraine, you should bash them too much, because how can you bring all journalists to your place? Who will be a press conference now and say, won't be some questions? Hey, democracy power ASE.
Emerasa Bejemni Emma South Daya constituency Honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafia Mepo Ede in Sembia Tuja was a electoral commissioner. Wouldn't need to me be a say obese say Genesia Akoso Wabra ye and painful be say woman and Uncle Jinemu Wambrasha Bejefie Ewo Dome Kwabenya or Kankwe Central and Ablicuma North was so would need to me say obesanya someone say Genesia no Emma so.
Particularly after the declaration of the results for the Electoral Commission to do what it is doing. In fact, Jane Mensa has become a danger to our democracy, because you see, she cannot be a law unto itself. The Electoral Commission is subject to the Constitution and subject to regulation CI 127. CI 127 is very clear that where results are declared, it is not up to the Electoral Commission or the Electoral Commissioners to decide to ignore, to validate or not validate that declaration, because the declaration is in pursuance of CI 127. The Constitution is very clear in Article 99, Clause 1, Paragraph A, thereabout, that where a person is aggrieved or there is a challenge in respect of whether or not the parliamentary seat or election to a parliamentary a member of parliament is in doubt, the High Court stays with the original jurisdiction in this matter. So where parliamentary results of parliamentary elections are in doubt in some respective constituencies, any person aggrieved with the declaration conducted by officials of the EC, the forum convenience to remedying the matter is the High Court.
Honorable Kofi Adams ena eye mrasebedwamni ewo buem constituency ena ne ewa de chinsoma so abreja kwabana etsena se ene ne die hia bonkomo ewo mpunimpu so eho ena wo kire mu se enye bia finance minister enti wei ena wo frɛ ne se economy papa yi wo se Ghana sikasem ejina yie wo se economy papa no eni sei ena wo kire mu.
The truth is like a cock who piano the enkra ebe den ebepie. They have subjected us no more that we have kept the power on doom CC this that nina ene yeto abawie no say yehu no kre no ave the doom so all over. We are lucky that say unya kane through continuously for 2 days na wada unyankopon ase ye dundum no those times ECG any other institutions are also nko di nhihye ne ban no na omo ne aban aye baako omo dadae say energy production no eba from am no mo ase da be announcement say oh yeah maintenance for this area and the mubenya intermittent outages now so the normal intermittent because omuntumi nye den and produce omu ye saa afedie no kore no apotronewu a yehu metenten energy sector debt nkwa e car edaho I will say you try them IPPs $2.5 billion.
Kofi asamu ye say wo kan say na nibrisem sense say ye de ka kakraka ti sa de na so man no ye be na atua say no cross sanet ye be da na ye atua
well eno adwunjia abeda ho, and that is why Mampini can say elect say obese to anamo ako back to America na ichihye bi wo ho a yeni won na share actually I share from President Kufuor Abreso in society eba between from President Rawlings to President Kufuor no ema ye akwenya bi ma America buying dividend bi ba ya mo ma sa Millennium Challenge account compact no yenya ho mfaso kakra nti ye ya ma sika na edi kan ba ye no ena ye de N1 ekwan no and a few other things NDC are buying and I be supervise our projects no. Osan say ye utilize compact ni yenti America buying say and agency oh we are bofrana say ye di bibi share wonsa na we ni ye a ye bebo wa about na ya san di bia ye den abekam enti ye san so nya another opportunity and 2016 ye call elections are NDC yendi nkunim MPP aban ebe inheriti saadie it said the way Professor Mills and John Mahama aban ebe inheriti President Kufuor ya ye hwe no so yie a enunti yesanye bi beka ho no MPP aban ba omiani Kufuor Dubai no na yenchendi nti saa sike ya eba no ena omukofa PDS ho proye ne katahye ni bibia nsem bebre enti America ban ye na adwin say $190 million anka Midday ba beboa mo ama metumi atoto meters aye niama yi so that losses ekoso ewo that sector no eso beti aba down kra to acceptable level no omu disika no koe because of proyene katahye ene many wo ka say ye power you generate power from a generation point na ye toma ECG na ECG chairman ebedu fie na we use here sa power na ye no ECG cannot account for 32% and it say only about 68% per ena yensaka and it says sikano ye 100 cedi a 32 cedi no era and only 68 cedi per ena yetumi bu hu kunta senka yamfa proye katahye a MPP for imimi ye amfa nko sa project na say yensaka sa $190 million na nke beboa ma ya peja yen sector no with proper meters, proper cabling, any conductors ebeboa ma sa losses na ebe den ebeba from enuntina President Mahama president elect eka say obese to sa namon afwe say Ghana yensa beka sa facility na ebeboa ma losses no ya teso from 32% to even below 10% ko abra na NDC wo no ye hu adwuma ema sa losses no eba even below 20% yegusu yetu ho anamo ene MPP bedi ade no ya pija ade na free that low level no to 32%. This is the economy type of economy a finance minister say omo hand over a better economy e dia mind this. Can this be better?
Sabre ya babe piemu ewo mampanyi akache His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo de atudwa se nabanya eye MPP aban no ejina hono mama se de beya suapon akese tertiary institutions no omo betimi agina brane na omo dwumadie nso emu atimi ado ama mpuntu atimi abanti sabre wagina na nemu edi tumi ama ekronkre suapon mako edunan se omo fankodi wo mo dwuma se de be omo begina omo ena so ade wo mo ho so omo yesuapon a omo nkohye yesuapon bia ase.
I welcome all of you to Jubilee House, the seat of our nation's presidency, as we mark a transformative milestone in the history of our nation's tertiary education landscape. This ceremony celebrates the grant of presidential charters to 14 private university colleges across our nation, a testament to the unwavering commitment to academic excellence, innovation, and nation building. Today's occasion is an affirmation of the vision and perseverance that these institutions have demonstrated over the years. As we gather to acknowledge their journey, let us reflect on the significance of this achievement and the profound impact it has on Ghana's future. Indeed, since the onset of my administration in January 2017, 7 private university colleges have been given presidential charters meritoriously. In 2018, Asseche University College became autonomous. Pentecost University and All Nations University Colleges also gained their autonomy in 2020. In 2022, 3 faith-based private university colleges, namely the Presbyterian University of Ghana, the Methodist University Ghana, and the Catholic University Ghana, also obtained presidential charters. And in 2024, Christian Service University became autonomous. Today, 14 private university colleges have also been awarded presidential charters. This record is unprecedented, and the Akufo-Addo government, right to its last days, remains determined to provide continuously an enabling environment to see more university colleges becoming autonomous.
On behalf of the 14 private universities receiving the presidential charter today, I stand here filled with gratitude, humility, and a profound sense of responsibility. And I believe is the same for each of the institutions represented here. This occasion marks a significant milestone in the history of higher education in Ghana. First and foremost, we extend our deepest appreciation to His Excellency the President for granting charter to the 14 institutions advancing tertiary education in our nation. We take this opportunity to appeal to government to continue creating an enabling environment for private universities. This includes policies that encourage research, innovation, and private-public partnerships, as well as access to affordable financing for infrastructure and other developmental projects. With such support, we can make an even greater impact in transforming education and
Public Affairs Manager Forestry Commission Joyce Ofori-Kwafo de kokobọ kese amagane ni bia se yenya hweyie pebre mu jahyehyie mu enkanka yenkwaye mu
se opena badendende se openi basa na mframanu mu awo efise moisture bi anim enti wo kokwaye mu a baabia yerese na edu sabri a na oja hurehurun etumi tiusi yenga kwaye mu ye ka se oja hurehurun a den na ediba wanga woye ha wanga wo twabe wanga wo yiwo wanga wo ekisibonom ne ade mpo no wanga wɔhyew wɔn afu wɔdɔw na wɔhyew ne nyinaa yɛ nneɛma etumi di ogyahyehyɛw ɛba na ɛbɛhyew yɛn akwae no na Forestry Commission ansa na ɛbɛba ogyahyehyɛw bere ne bedu hɔ no mpo no na yɛde nhyehyɛe bebree egu akwan mu na nsan mu hɔ yɛkɔtetew fire volunteers bɛyɛ aha wotwe ne akyi ɛwɔ atifi mantem a wɔn no wɔwɔ mmeae communities a yɛkyerɛ wɔn ɔkwan a wɔfa so a wɔbɔ ogya ho ban na mpo no so Ojani ba okwan beng no wɔbɛfa so na wɔn adum na wɔn atumi ako yɛde nneɛma bebree nso agu akwan mu a yɛkɔ ne communities a wɔtete akwan na no ɛkasa sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a wɔbɛhwɛ wɔn ho efi sɛ wɔn no na wɔte kwan na no adwumayɛfo ne de adesa yɛkɔ yɛn afim enti sɛ wɔn no yɛkyerɛ wɔn ana yɛma ogya hyehyew ho nimdie a na kyerɛ sɛ adwuma no yɛ ne wɔn na ɛreyɛ bom enti bɛfa saa ɔkwan yi so na masrɛ ɔmanfo nyinaa se yɛn nanom akuafo wɔn a wɔyi ɛwo wɔn a wɔkɔ akisibɔ wɔn a wɔyɛ dɛn na wɔde ogya di dwuma wɔ wɔn fu mu anaasɛ akwae mu no monhwɛ nkanka ne wɔn a wɔnom tawa cigarette anaa biribi sɛ wowɔ kwae mu anaa baabi a wowɔ no wonum wi abɔmɔden sɛ wobɛdum no sɛ wodi ogya nso di dwuma wɔ wafum sɛ bia wakɔ afum na wopɛ sɛ wonua aduan hwɛ sɛ ogya no adum ansa na wafi hɔ sɛ woyi w'ani saa ɛbɛtumi atrɛw ɛbɛhyew wafu ɛbɛhyew agyapade bebree na ama ɔman no mu ayɛ basaa nti moma yɛnyɛ ahyɛyie wɔ afei mu mmra ni obi biara ɔhyew ɔde ogya to kwaim ana obi afu mu mmra wɔ hɔ a ɛne wɔn di enti sɛ mmra ne nsa so mu a ɔne wobɛdi ne dwondwon no ɛno nti na ɛsɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ yɛn ho yiye na merebɔ ɔmanfo kɔkɔ sɛ obi nhwɛ na mmra no ankɔ so ni mu mmra ne so ni mu a ɛne ni bɛdi
National Democratic Congress NDC ne fani bia ewo Greater Accra ha sei omo regional office eno mo de atu dwase bosha omo hye omo mabu no so omo nyere wo mo ho enye adwumaden se de be ye nkunimdie ebebe omo afa no wo se wo ampa wo mu di dwuma ebo adwuma masa bre nkunimdie aba eno nti se de o hye wo mbo se wo mu di bi be ko Dubai wo mu di be ma binum sika ene fridge no sa bre edru ho enti omo de ho nsem so atudwa
vote massively amano for the presidential elections no obenya frabera no obe reward no from the branch to the ward eba constituency ho enti wo kan sa no na kan so say after that the general elections no every branch every ward every constituency so we bomode no obe che ne achede obe ma reward no enti because that dream ho no na me say ma mfa a team together na the president makaye no na Greater Accra no yemfa no bibia ebetumi aye enti the team baaye ana ye finance committee agro no ye hwe no na raise 6 million Ghana cedi enti ye ba no say first 3 constituencies are ombe ma omo target no ye di omo beko Dubai for 3 days trip sika na ye nya no mo bi matise nkofo ka say president we nya wo di aban sika na be say adwuma no we catch am say 23rd of this month no we sure say omo winning elections no e be ma omo atukan akọ Dubai before minim say a party penifo were able to secure an injunction not to do the recollation of election about one almost no say omo anya eba no saying na omo say they will not accept that result no they bet me catch ye NDC for no say mo bia nkoye gidigidi mo bia nkoye basabasa but Ghana no e kroa edi mra ye adwuma ye be use mra bia e da ne kwan so e ye sure say bra ye no sa bra no ye manipa baako ananipa miensa e nsori nka say ya twa elections mu parliamentary elections no ye wini and ye lusu were branch.
So no, this strategy is just for 2024. We will flip another strategy when we get to 2028. And in the end, ma'am worry. What we need to do is to better perform in the coming year. So maybe 31 our next strategy will take us and then we will win almost all the 34 constituencies. The MPP follow almost on quadrant. We are all going to ensure that our strategy works.
Yeah, minimum or businesses. I was always working. There are a lot of business people over there. I'm talking about entrepreneurs. John Dumelo is going to work closely with them. All this we are doing to enhance the living standard of the people. Send Ebeya, Womunso, Ebenya, Ahutoswo, say Ghana na John Mahama air building for the future. No, Womunso, Ewo, Chefa Wum.
FSRP any Norwegian tomato scheme aka bomu edi dwumadie nwanwaso womo ne akuafo ankanka womo do entos womo se womo de nhyehyeye ene nkyerɛkyerɛ pa egu akom sɛ de bɛyɛ a epebre dura wonhwɛ na entos ho akɔ atwe no eto betwa ne mpo epebre mu no won akuafo ebetimi ate entos na womo sen aton ne bo a ɛsɛ ɛfata.
I'm a Deputy Director with the Directorate of Crop Services of the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. We are bringing on board new technologies, that is inputs that the farmers are currently not using. The current farmers were using NPK 1515, but there are fertilizers that are specially formulated for growing tomatoes. We have the NPK complex formulation that has some elements of potassium, calcium, zinc, magnesium incorporated into it.
Tomato, any kama, I mean, eswa bakama, ewo pH with from 6.0 to 7.2. Na boa ema ye pese you produce tomato in a sustainable way. Ngusie bia enye in the sense ngusie no ya na produce carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide. That carbon monoxide no se insuo kanwa and I said bekansuya for me be carbonic acid, which is acid, and when it's a course asima na assassin you are getting acidic soil. There's a way you TV control pH no and I say acidity no a was asino a way the control you say liming materials say we move on lime ewo abonti obetimi atobi diafra now they are go assassin so.
We as farmers, we just need to make a conscious effort from beginning. Before we start production, we have to make sure we have certified or healthy seed that can withstand most of the disease and pest attack. We need to get good nutrients for our crops so that they're able to grow vigorously and healthy to withstand any external shocks.
FSRP buy no mabe so me boy ama ye hwe se de be ya nto se be ye be have so ha e be boamba no na boy na boa obia.
Ghana Cattle Ranching and Transhumance Committee ede afi nhyiemu abawiye ne ho ene omode atu edwase nhyiemu no ti popa eyese omo betimi apagemu ama enantwie omo ye enantwie ene omo so omo ye anyemo ene nipa asetene mo no ebetimi akoso yie pa
aban Emma Ghana Cattle Ranching and Transhumance Committee ache 2017 ba ye nyina ayeye ebo ho adwuma no ye hia da enti ene ya adwense ye hia ni ya adwendwen ye ho ni ahwe ni akoso ekwan ben so ne fa so a yebetumi ani yie ama yenya bebre na afi so basabasa so etimi ba omo ye nantwi eni ye ni a omo so a omo ye afuo num no yahwe kwan e be fa so a yebetimi ama na ejai kura na ama yetimi enya enam na ihia se de bia da ye disika kakra yenya no kra enam wo bra yo so yebetimi aye no omam
na ye ka transhumance both internal and external udi mo free baby te bia wo bia bokoa no de mo abesia ko bia afran plains transhumance no na external one so ye bia wo Burkina ana se Togo na do mo free ho aba Ghana ni nyina adoko potinte e man basa ye aduane a emoa ne benya adidi enti na ma ye transhumance ya different baby e ko baby fro ba ya na nhyehyeye wo ho nhyehyɛ wɔ ho kyerɛ sɛ wontumi mfa ɛmo afi wo kuro so saa ɛma kuro foforɔ so anaa mfiri baabi ɛnkɔ baabi a wonni mbra so ɛno na ɛyɛ a na ɛlidi ma wobɛtena nantwiefoɔ ne kuafoɔ aka bom na ɔmo kontɔkwa ne saa nneɛma no nti saa nhyehyɛeɛ no na yɛtintim mmoa ma yɛsei no mo nyinaa mbɛgye atom sɛ yɛnte koraa sɛ nantwiefoɔ ne kuayɛfoɔ ɛko te sɛ na first no 80s na ɛwɔ hɔ na ɔmo kɔ no nti saa yɛ association asɛ hyiamu yi ɛbɛdwene saa nneɛma no nyinaa ho
yɛn nyinaa nim the development of the livestock sector, the contribution of the livestock sector into maximum attention is supposed to be given to the livestock sector. And also no say abaya mbemu and I say we don't have a committee like that. Mekai time ayekoye field studies ewo Togo no mu Benin Republic no mu Niger no mu ko ho a say omu committee no it functions very very well because of how support they have from the central government. Into mutumi yi ejuma ma eso eni into obi say yebekum obi yebe saa de ani nyina eso etwitwa into hano so no I think the committee is doing its own possible best with the support of our association, the Cattle Farmers Association, but we can still do more.
Well, encourage women to try and show more interest in the livestock rearing activities, particularly the cattle. For the small ruminants, they are doing well, but we have to try and also mobilize funds to get some cows to also go into production. So it's very good if we're able to form groups and then even try to source for these breeding stock to be able to go into production. We can also contact the agric officers to support in terms of health and maintenance of these animals. Agric officers are always ready to support women. So we're also encouraging women to come out and then show interest and start to rear cattle especially.
Ochocho for Emma Ghana National Association of Teachers Chenitia Ekana Nat no Ora Thomas Musa Tanko ede ato president elect enim se eba eye ena mako wo ha ne aduo no se ede ne tena adwa so a ne dwumedi opese wodi no wo se no onfa tertiary institutions enka ho se de eba ya omudwumedi omudi ne betimi akọ nkan nti ne nyina ye se onyi foto bi ensi ho ne mboa omudwumedi mu
Seka system now and not only about SHS but to share pre-tertiary education act now it provides for kindergarten, primary, JHS, SHS and the technical schools in the camp. It provides for that. But it can be I said SHS so then you see it is a woman and night. It is a woman night. Sebi the flat check. Na Kakoban said, oh, near what SHS and Kana version. A Koban said, na uye na our friend Yawuno and Tofiwano. Every day what is a hina no here no funcio. Who needs more attention? To be a when you go to SHS. And will be on no for crown, a young crown, you said, the flat, a young crown, no for. Or no, dear, in Wiana. No, so near can say, any many ye, some wash and no more share, say, pre-tertiary education. The hear him says, a forum, and I says, a consultative forum, no, Bebe Basu. Now, near young proposal, one say, there should be a dedicated funding for pre-tertiary education.
Sabre organic farming aid for ayenhyiamu ewo Tamale ne ho enomodi ato kuafo ho nyina anim se obeboa ama kwan a omofa so edua omo no baye no emu etimi apagya se de beya ebredu se omu twa omu no baye na etimi akọ enimu yie pa.
Emfie kakra ni a ofa eba yememu ebeye adwuma no eyade omaboa ku adwuma ne pa ama no akoso ene akuafo dodo na ene di ofa edua won no baye esanse ofa de eya asase ni yi na eboa emen no baye nso enyini from na abrana ensuo nto emma enobaye enyini no akuafo mo de ofa eye adwuma edi adanse se eyade a abo mo pa yi ofa wo hwe ne bo na efo ena afin so enuane nura ewo mu no eyade a sa wo de ye wufudi a na wo de ye kua eboa emma bibia ekoyi edema.
So offer is a liquid organic all-in-one input. It's a fertilizer, a biostimulant fertilizer. It's also a pest repellent for soft-bodied pests, and also a very good fungicide. It also helps pollination or floration of crops. So meaning that you get more yield. We think it's very good for farmers because it means they can do several of the things they need with just one product. And therefore, and a very affordable product too. So the money the farmer saves is significant, but even more important, the effectiveness of the product is there, so that they actually get the results that they need.
Okuani ba kwa ye friend Porsche Agban ene ye twetwe nkomo eka ofa ho mfaso edi tudwa.
Me wo soya beans farm 500 acres. Me de toto ho time a na me use ofa no any sisi a me use ofa na me tumi hu say sisi a makomanim me dwa me no baye no minya bebre e ma ne bro so esin first na me use ofa no tama me use other inorganic fertilizer edema me product no me hu say dia na me fa e from ho any this time me harvest no the me harvest sisi an e more because me use ofa no eno nkonko danchen esanso eboa ma emoa ana omudi ahaban no ntimi nya good yield na say you use ofa ekunsa emoa ni nyina
eno achi na owura osei Gilbert banukua yonsem onu nso enimdi ewom ekasa ekire hia na hia se omude sa adwumadie ehhehye so se de ebeya ombetimi ehunu nia enkoyie na baabi nso so a ekoyie no ometimi ehunu ni nyina aye ofa yie na etimi abo akuafo.
Organic farming area agro input a akuaba mamo ye akua no eyusu utumi ede fertilizer utumi de biostimulant utumi de eko etia yare bebi ewo Dubai no mfie be 9 start here ye di product no buy mfinsiani mpempi farmers no use for mfie mienu miensa na dwen ho say yentina se na yemfa ye farmers no use no enema motoni na betina se na ngi ye ho nkomo na hwe how bi a omo sa say omo ton product no ena mo use product how bi a be na kwan nya betima so a bitima bo ma eduma no akoso ye Ghana nti dedikan ye dikan eye wo nkran. It also means you are crying. It also means a few minutes after that, young family, nothing written has he.
Food and Agricultural Organization and the United Nations, or more, and any women in agricultural development, I share a Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Almost say, Sabri, omo de to painful and him say, Munche e mebunu. Ene sebi womo modi demu nyina mumka wo mumum na moma pepepe yo so endedi wa braku aye enso so ebekọ nenim nti nyese enyiyimu ekoso moma pepepe yo enkoso de wode be ma oba no saa na fama be ma saa so na sebi de wodi dem no so no saa na fama no
mankwa na yenye mema kwa na ye different groups and a woman nti ye hwe e ma contribution no na ye hwe ebia obi oye physically challenged nso ana obi a oye youthful chese we say ye di lens e hwe different groups na de ehia omo no ye tumi target ni yi wo hwe ekoyadwuma e ma ebo homodin pa na ye se ye hwe na ebia ye si o ye pese aduane no edoso na ebia ye detractors nko aba but wo hwe e ma adwuma ebi egina mekane se kwayo ena ebi susu egina sene ayedane aduane no eni asase ho yeden ebi a oba opese otre na adwuma mu na oni satumi na odi beji asase edi atre adwuma no eha yempa nti enu no eye negotiation na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo anya mmoayɛ kakra because asase deɛ ɛho ɔden kakra ɛyɛ a na ɔmo pɛ sika ɛde ayɛ adwuma ɛho nsɛm dɔɔso na bank so deɛ ɔmo de ɔmo pɛ evidence nti bibia ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo yɛ documentation no yɛ ɛyɛ a na ɛha kakra nti yɛhwɛ sɛ ɛbɛtumi afind ways a ɛbɛyɛ manageable ama ɔmo a na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo so anya support ɛfiri hɔ nom no ɛde ayɛ ɔmo adwuma no.
Key institutions ɛwɔ agriculture and rural sector no Ghana no ɛyɛ Ministry of Food and Agriculture, Ministry of Fisheries and Agricultural Development, Ministry of Land and Natural Resources. Na yɛyɛ nhwehwɛ mu yɛhu sɛ ɔmo nso ɔmo policies a ɔmo wɔ no ɛno nso make considerations ɛma gender, women's empowerment, any youth, any persons living with disability. Na mmom gaps kakra wɔ gaps a ɛwɔ hɔ no ne sɛ yehu ɛma ne mmarima ne nyinaa as homogeneous group te sɛ mmarima yɛ mmarima ɛma yɛ mmaa but ɛnte saa sɛ yehu ne saa ɛma interventions a yɛde ma no yɛyɛ sɛ yɛde boa ɔmo no yɛmiti ɔmo needs especially yɛyɛ program a yɛbɛka sɛ persons with disability a invite ɔmo but yɛwerɛ fi sɛ persons with disability nso egu mu ahorow yɛwɔ bi a n'ani yɛneya obi onti asem but say ye program a yɛsɛ yɛ invite women nyinaa but ɛso obiara ne needs nti gaps a ɛwɔ implementation of programs no afei yɛkɔ yɛnim institutions no so yɛhu sɛ ebinom wɔ ma ɔmo capacity ɔmo knowledge wɔ gender and women empowerment wɔ form kakra a yɛbɛhia sɛ yɛbɛma ɔmo training.
Sabre ashofo ye home kase no so na menua bema bongo difara wodi agudie mu nsem so ababeda United Television premo kase na woni gusu a wo hwen ko bebia ye beba sesia.